How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to take apart a PS Vita so you can replace the joysticks. If you're like me, you bought this off of eBay and the joysticks were bad. The little rubber caps were gone. Um, the Vita model is PCH 1101, if that matters. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to pull out these two screws right there on the bottom of the Vita, and then you want to turn it over and open this. Or break it. Open that, and then there's two more screws right there. Just pull those out. But again, I don't know what size screwdriver you need. They're small. I'm sure you can mess around with it and find something small at Walmart or wherever. Anyways, so what you want to do is you want to turn it upside down. And there are 4 screw holes on each side. Pull those screw holes out. Pull those screws out. And I went ahead and pulled some of this apart just so it'd go quicker. But yeah, pull out the 4 screws. And when you do that, the plastic back piece should just pop right off. You may have to push down on these corners right here to help you get it apart. But just be gentle with it, and that's the best way to do it, is press down on these corner pieces. And don't pull it up yet. Once you have it right there, turn it around. Do the same thing. Push down on the corners, and then it should pop right apart. And don't just open it up real quick. You'll pull out some ribbon cables. But pull it up slowly and gently. And let me see here. And that's pretty much what it's going to look like. Camera, whatever else is in there. But right here, you're going to want to pop that up. Probably just to make it easier. I guess you don't have to, but yeah, probably going to have to pull that up. Pull this up and take that the power off the battery. And all you got to do with this piece is just grab your fingernail under it and pop it right up. The battery might be a little more tricky. You could probably pull it directly up from the cables, but you're going to risk tearing them. So let me get another bit. I just using a... Yeah, I know you're probably not supposed to use metal with electronic parts, but I don't care. So anyways, I just get that right under... Oh, can't see that there. Just get that right under the edge of that. Be gentle, like I said. Pop up one side. Oh, look, there it just came out. But anyways, there you go. Just like that. Now you're done with this piece for a while. Alrighty. And of course your joystick, one's under this, and the other one is under this. But let me see here. You want to take this little wire, pop that up off that thing. Should just pop right off. And then it's got some little spots that it sits in, some little slots there. Just pull them out of that. And then you're going to have 4 blue screws. Go ahead and take those out. The only screws that are going to be black are the ones you pulled out of the case, the back side of the case, the very first step. The ones you pulled out right here would be black, and those are the only black ones. There's going to be 7 blue screws total. Wait, let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably 8. Anyways, after you pull out the blue screws, just go ahead and lift this metal plate up and pull that off. Set it to the side. Then right here, you're gonna want to pull off this screw. You can pull that ribbon off if you want, but I chose not to. I just fold it over. So the less I have to pull apart, the easier it is. Plus, if everything is connected, it helps you remember where the stuff goes. Go ahead and pull that out. And then this should slide right up. Like I said, I just fold it over. Just kind of get it out of the way. But we'll leave it there for now. But you do have to pull this ribbon off. And there's also another one up here. If you choose to pull it off, if you want to pull the whole board out, you can. I left this one on so I can just fold the whole thing over. Like I said, the less I have to mess with, the better. So, to pull the ribbon cable out, there's a little black piece right here that goes across that. And what you want to do is, you got to be real gentle with this, because if you break it, that's a problem. I don't know if you can see it, but I just take my fingernail, kind of just grab on it a little bit, right underneath it, just slip it underneath, and pull it up gently. See, now I don't know if you can tell now, but it has come up, popped up. And after it pops up there like that, you can just slide that ribbon right out of there. Then I go ahead and push that down just so it doesn't get caught on anything. It's loose, but yeah. Then fold that over. And now you gotta pull this plastic thing up. And right in here, yeah, it's hard to see that. There we go. Right there is a little snap and another snap right there. You want to be careful not to break them. They don't take much to get it out of there. If you just push back, you should be able to pull it up. I think there's actually another one right there. So it's got 3 snap connectors on it to keep it in place. Just pull that off. Then there is one more ribbon cable to pull out right there. You want to, again, just well, I don't want to make myself look like an idiot or a liar, but okay, yeah. Just lift this one up, but it doesn't look like it comes all the way up. It only comes up to like a 45-degree angle or something, so be gentle. Like, again, you don't want to break those off, so they're very fragile. And then you pop that one out. Should just slide right out of there. Just grab it and slide it out. And then there's this plastic thing right there. It'll just lift right off the top of that. You're probably going to lose your buttons, but that's alright. And then we go with these blue screws right here. Pull those out. you go. Let's see. Now you just need to fold this over and fold all the ribbons out of the way. Make sure you have that peeled off. And you should be able to get... Oh. Yeah, you can get to the board now, but... Oh, crap. There's another little snap. It's hard to see. I don't have very good lighting here. There's another little... Oh boy. See if you can see it right there, maybe. Well, you'll see it. There's a little plastic thing that's got the board snapped in. Just pop it off there, and I think it should come out after that. Oh no. See, it looks like that. There's two of them. There's one right there, and one right there. Just push on it gently. Doesn't got to be much force. And then you can pop it up. Be gentle with it, because you do not want... Well, you do not want to tear this ribbon cable. You can, like I said, you could take it off if you want to, but it might be just more of a hassle than it's worth. I choose to leave it on. Yeah, come on. There we go. Then just fold that over. And right there, there's your joystick. That's the first one. Although it says number 2, I didn't mark it. It could be number 1 or number 2, whatever you want. And I'm not gonna take this, well, I guess I will. Why not? Take out the screws. Okay, and I lied about that count on the blue screws. I don't know how many there actually is, but yeah, those are blue as well. The only screws that are not blue are the ones that go on the top piece right here. These two right there and these two on the bottom. If you pull off this thing and that thing, yeah, they go right there. There's one, the first screw hole, the second screw hole, and the others are be right there. So those are the only 4 screws that are white. And on the case, there's 4 screws that are black. So the rest of them should be blue. And don't hold me to that, but yeah. Alright, so pull it out. There's your joystick. Alright, so there you go. You have that done. Fold that back over so I don't break nothing. And now, you got this side. This whole thing right there needs to come up. The whole thing, everything. You can do it however you want. Again, doesn't matter. But I chose to pull this off, that off, that off, that, and the one that it ties to over here. And after you do that, just pull this plastic cover off. There's a little snap right there and one on the other side right there. Just pop them off. It shouldn't be too hard to get off. But again, just be gentle. All this stuff is plastic, and if you leave the wires in, they should kind of tell you where they go. So if you forget, I mean, the wires will kind of lead you to what you need, you know. You can tell where they go by sitting it on there, but. And then you got these other screws right here. I'm not real sure what that is, but maybe the CPU or something, I don't know, whatever. take those 2 screws out. They're a little fatter, so they're easier to tell where they go. Right, and then this thing just pops up. Should be spring loaded. Just be gentle with it and it should come all the way up like that. And then just slide it out. The same thing when you put it back in. Just put it back in at a 45 degree angle. And then you would just push it back down. There's a tensioner in here or something, like spring, whatever. And 2 more blue screws. So we pull those off, if you can see that. There we go. And I think all this stuff should only fit one way, so shouldn't have too much trouble getting it back together as long as you more or less know where it goes. And there's this plastic thing again, right there. Let's go ahead and pull that off, just to get it out of the way. And once again, you can pull all 3 of those off if you want, or just do 2 or whatever, but like I said, just be gentle when you pull this stuff up. That one comes all the way up. And if this one's like the last one, then it ain't gonna come all the way up. Nope, just a little bit. See here. Stubborn ribbon. Stubborn ribbon. Alright, well, I'll pull it out in a second. Should come out when I get this up, but there's a clip right there. And a clip right up there by that thing. It's hard to see, you can't see it, but those are the 2 clips holding the board in. This side's a little more stubborn, I suppose, to get that off there. Use one finger. Alright, pop that side up. Now I can get to my ribbon. Okay, maybe I can't get to my ribbon. There we go. Huh, and I was a liar. I guess that little ribbon thing comes all the way up. I thought it only went to a 45, but hey, guess you learn stuff, new stuff every day. And it's really hard for me to watch my phone and do this at the same time to see if I got it on camera perfect or not, but yeah, anyways, alright, so fold that over. 2 more screws. And when you put all this back together, just be gentle. The screws you're putting back in, most of them are going into plastic. You don't want to strip the pieces out. And then just push it out from the bottom. And there you have it. Then just repeat everything in reverse. When you're ready to put it back together. But Anyways, if you like that, just you know, give it a thumbs up or a like or whatever you do on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.